Hey y'all, it's your girl Symone and welcome back to my channel. If y'all can see by the title, today's another story time. And before we get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give a girl a thumbs up, comment down below. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials, Instagram at Vivalayoshii, TikTok and Twitter at Lifewithsymone. And follow my business page at Brishari, because as y'all see, I'm dropping my duffels and I'm dropping my crossbody bags on July 27th, the same day as Denim and Diamonds. So yeah, y'all, I'm making sure that I got y'all for this. That I got this video for y'all, because if y'all follow me on Instagram, then y'all could see that your girl is out of town right now. So I'm recording this on July 15th. Wait, this is asking the most. Okay, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do that. All right, yeah, I was about to read this one story. I had the story already pulled up. However, it was sent through the notes and it's trying to make me sign into my iCloud and all type of stuff. And I don't like being signed into too many things on too many different devices. So yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do that. All right, so let me find another story to read. Dang. All right, you guys, so I found a story that I'm about to read, and it is titled How My Situationship Threatened to Unalive Me. Y'all, it's been the crazy ninjas after crazy ninjas, and we got screenshots. Well, not we got screenshots, but I do. So let's get into this story. So it says, hey, Symone. Oh, wait. See, I always have to stop because y'all be saying y'all name, but then y'all tell me don't say it. Hey, Symone, it's me blank again. I would like to be kept anonymous. I got another story for you. It might be kind of short, but I came with receipts for you. This one is kind of crazy. You can see from the title. So boom, I'm scrolling on Instagram as I usually do. I'm watching stories when I came across my situationship. Not trouble, but we're going to call this guy psychotic because that's what it's given and you'll see why. I watched this story and it was a boy nice ass fit in front of a bright red Corvette. I seen him post outfit pics before, but something told me to reverse image search, so I did. As I expected, it came back and it was like one of those Pinterest inspo type fits. So I went back to his story jokingly saying, not you. That's all I said. Nothing else, nothing less. An hour goes by and I got a message from Psychotic saying, you blocked, ninja. You a 5-star hater out of all people, you. I'm reading. I forgot that I sent that message. So I'm like, huh? He went on about how I'm always talking shit and how I act like he don't have anything. In my head, I was confused because I never said anything about him ever. So I thought, but we're going to get into that. Conversation is still going. We graduated last year and he's telling me that you're still in high school. Get your diploma before you talk to me. Mind you, I'm a senior as of now, class of 2025. I'm telling him to chill out and he's just getting more and more angry and disrespectful. He told me I should be glad that he's not in my city and that he knows my address and keeps saying over and over how he knows my address. And I'm just like, Ariel Giller, if y'all know what it rhymes with, in your story, laughing my ass off. I continued to tell him that I was just playing and I didn't mean any harm to what I was saying and I wasn't hating. He then sent me a screenshot of his Roblox character and said, this is how I hate on his character. And now he spent money on his character's clothes. I'm trying my hardest to be serious because this boy is dead as fuck. In my head, I'm like, yes, I talk shit because the character is ugly as fuck. I don't like it, but he's taking it to the heart. I told him he knows I always play like that and to calm down. I guess he didn't like that. Psychotic then went to say that he unalived my bunny and how it would be a long live my bunny. Got more heated and disrespectful. I'm gonna fast forward a bit, but he's still cussing me out thinking I'm hating on him. This is when it gets serious. He told me that if he sees me, it's on sight. I told him that you're a whole ass ninja talking to a female like that. He didn't care about any consequences and that he was ready for war. My heart started to beat faster and faster. I started to tear up because he never acted like this before. He also said that he had my address and he knew where I lived. And would it be hard to find me? I told him, is that a threat? And he said it would only be if he said my name. But to me, he's talking directly to me, so definitely it was a threat in my head. He then went on about people saying he's soft, and he said, watch when I get my glizzy, it's gonna be over for all them ninjas. I was trying my best to calm down in him. I told him that he was scaring me, and he said, you may be when someone threatens you. He started repeating himself again, saying that he knows where I live, and he also said that if I was to switch schools, he would come find me. I told him he was taking it too far, and I was about to make him crash out like baby Kia. Eventually, he calmed down and said I shouldn't play like that, and I said okay. He asked me if I was scared, and I told him yes because he just threatened me and my bunny multiple times and disrespected me. After the switch flipped, he was happy again, and he said that he's not gonna take me, and that he loves me too much. And he would just blank my bunny instead. I was going through so many emotions at that time. Fast forward, he told me how many years he would get if I reported him. And he started saying that his life is over if I go to the police. After that, I apologized twice and I left him on red and haven't spoke to him since last night. But that's all for a different story. I'm going to include receipts. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Girl, I'm so confused. Y'all arguing over him or y'all arguing over a Roblox character? I would have dead at the conversation. It sounds to me like y'all live in two different states anyway. I just don't know what to say. but I'm gonna say thank you. But I'm so confused though, because was y'all arguing over his, like, what? Girl, stop talking to him and don't ever talk to him again. If he writes you back, just don't talk to him, because why is he mad? Because I'm confused. I'm confused. But thank you for sharing. All right, y'all, let's get into the next story. So this one is titled, My Man Slept With My Sister While I Was in the Same Room. Please keep me anonymous. I gotcha. So it says Symone, like the nail psycho that I had to block the other day. Anyway, okay. Yes, thank you for picking my story. I like a lot of them. I love a few of them, but you are my favorite storytime teller. Thank you. But you are the first storytimer I came across and by far my favorite. Pretty sure that you're all of our favorites, and if not, then you're their favorite's favorite, period. Girl, stop trying to buzz my head up right now. I have plenty of stories to submit, and I finally get into it, so let's go. This took place when I was 20 and lucky enough to have my own place. I was really close with my little sister on my dad's side, and as soon as she turned 18 with no curfew, she was always at my crib. I lived slightly down this block from the neighborhood basketball court, with a nice view of it, so let's just say we had a time. We lived in the next city like 30 minutes away, so of course my city equaled my place. The main people we kicked it with was my man and his people. At the time, we had been together for 2 years, but on and off, because at this age we all know how sneaky relationships are, especially with the D-boy. So yeah, he lived a few blocks away from the trap house, so that's where we spent most of our time, because of course it was lit all the time. Between my place across from the basketball court and constantly being at the trap house, this era of my life by itself has a lots of stories. So I don't know why it's hard for some people to believe that y'all have so many stories, period, because people be in the house and not outside. Because when you outside every day, baby, life be lifing. Okay, let me finish. When there's literally a new adventure every day. But anyway, needless to say, there's plenty of guys around the trap house to choose from. So my sister had a little boo and his crew who we'll call Q. The only other person that needs a name is Magu, the son of the woman whose house this really is. He's our age and a D-boy too. Q is his cousin. Q has a regular job that his aunt, the woman in the house, drives him to, and he starts at like 7 in the morning. On this particular night, we all pre-gamed at the trap, and we went to a local house party, deep as hell. My man, my sister, Q, Magu, like 4 or 5 his homies, but only 2 of them came back to the trap house with us after the party. We only use the back door, which opens to the kitchen. Few feet ahead to the left is a bedroom, and if you keep straight, it's the bathroom. The woman of the house does not allow us to go past that point. The bedroom was like the size of a regular, no-frills hotel room. It had a bed full size, I'd say, because I felt like it was a bit bigger than a twin bed. On the opposite side facing the bed was a small couch / love seat, where one side was broke, so if you sat on that side, you'll sink halfway to the floor. LOL, real trap house shit. They also had 2 furniture type chairs, nothing fancy, not a recliner, just a plain chair in the front and a little TV in the corner. These are our only options for sleeping. So it's like 2 in the morning when we all come in drunk making sandwiches and stuff. Then we go into the room to wind down, smoke, and recap. Started discussing sleeping arrangements. Before y'all asked, his house wasn't an option. He lived with his sister and it was too late for all that. She didn't play no games. My house was not an option because 1, we were already drunk and within walking distance of the trap, which is how we got to and from the party. Also, I really didn't have guys all in my studio apartment too much. I didn't want anyone to get too comfortable there. Gu goes into the living room with a girl that he brought home from the party. He had options since this was his house. But before he leave, he suggests that Q get into bed since he has to go to work in a few hours. We all agreed. Therefore, my sister sleep with him, me and my man take the love seat. Him on the high part, sitting / laying the long way, me between his legs and the sunken part, LOL. The things we did to be up under our man and in the mix is crazy to look back on it. The other 2 guys each got in a chair. It's a good time to remind you all that we've been together for 2 years. These guys have been around the whole time. So I wasn't nervous about me and my sister being the only 2 girls in the room before guys. We went to sleep. Sometime later, my bladder wakes me up and the sun is out and I'm on the couch alone. I see my sister and Q in the bed and the homies is in the chair. But my man was not in there. I had to go to the bathroom and Magoo woke up in the kitchen eating. I asked, have you seen my man? He said, he in the room, ain't he? I said, no, I was in the couch by myself. He said, no, you must be drunk, LOL, because Q was the only one that came out of there to go to work with my mom like an hour ago. That's when it hit me. I canceled the bathroom mission and stormed right back into the room, which woke the homies and my sister up, and we could all clearly see the scene. My man is in the bed with my sister. He's a big spoon with his arms around the little sister spoon, and they are under the sheets. I turned the light on and screamed, what the fuck is this shit? While yanking the sheet back and they do have clothes on, it's summer, so my sister have on little shorts and a tank top. My man doesn't have a shirt on. His shorts are somewhere down to where his boxers are very visible. Both of their clothes are twisted in a way where it's hard to say if it was from sleep or not. What the fuck? Get up. What the fuck? Did you F my sister? Magoo runs into the room and one of the bros hops up to grab me. Do you agree that grabbing an angry person make the situation worse? Meanwhile, my sister jumps up and my man also woke up startled. as I'm crazily trying to get out of the bro's grabs. My sister is like, what's going on, sis? What happened? I don't know what's going on. My man is like, calm down. It's not like that. Wait a minute. I'm yelling. Y'all got me effed up. What the fuck type of shit is that? And y'all think I'm stupid? My man says, calm down. It's my bad. Let me explain. Bro, let her go. The homie lets me go, and I immediately jump in his face like, motherfuckers better start talking now. My sister says, all I know is I was asleep. My man says when Q woke up, he woke him up telling him to get in the bed so we could all be more comfortable, but I was not waking up. His back was hurting, so he got in the bed instead. He said he can't control what he does while he sleeps. And the homies were co-signing him saying he is like that and they don't think anything happened. And he said, I quote, I started out on the wall. Shit, we lucky it wasn't Q in the bed because y'all would have woke up calling me G-A-Y. I like to sleep close to people, so it must have just happened unconsciously type shit. I continue to give him the 3rd degree interrogation because it just didn't sit well with me. Why the fuck didn't you sleep face to foot, anything? Where the fuck is your shirt? Why are your clothes like that? So sis, you didn't feel this man spooning you? She just kept saying, I don't know, and I was asleep. I would never. I had a semi-weird situation happen prior to this with her and a dude I used to deal with, so I wasn't sure who to believe or what to do. I was also kind of naive to this type of stuff. I had a few things happen under my nose before, and after this and now that me and my sister have other kind of weird incidents, although none as weird as this, I still wonder what really happened to this day. I made her go home from there, and I did not want to talk to him again for a while. I'm just not convinced that none of it was intentional. What do you think? Did they have sex? Did they get frisky? Was my sister really that asleep? Did they really try to wake me up? Wasn't we pretty brave to be sleeping on the trap house furniture? Love you, lady. Please give us content forever. Girl, let me just say this. Your sister, well, you said some weird situations happened. I was gonna say your sister probably could have been asleep, but I feel like your dude really was weird and he was really trying to, I feel like your dude was trying to try your sister most definitely, because even if your back was hurting, bro, come on now. Why would you hop in the bed and then you hop in on the same, let's be for real. And you just didn't wake up? I don't care. You better pick me up and put me in the bed. And even if that's still so weird, like, let's be for real. I feel like he was most definitely trying to try your sister and see where that was gonna go. And he's a creep because you knew she was asleep and you still went in that bed and tried to try her. So he's most definitely weird. But I know this is an old story, so of course I know you don't even deal with him. But that's most definitely crazy. Like, he is most definitely a weirdo. But thank you so much for sharing, girl. I know you got more stories, so please send some more, because I'm just picturing everything and imagining it, and I could see it all, and I like the way you told the story. So please go ahead and send more. Thank you so much for sending me your story. All right, you guys, so let's get into the next story. This is probably gonna be the last one. We're gonna see though. But y'all, I was scrolling because y'all, I like to go in and then I'll be going back to like old ones. I do new ones. The first two was newer, and then this one is from 2022, but this title caught me, y'all. It says, the time I lost my virginity in my grandma's room. This is crazy because y'all remember my story time where I told you when me and Toxic went to them boys' house? Most definitely one of them was trying to take our virginity in a grandma's room. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let me read this story because this might be the same. Oh, no, she said her grandma, not somebody else. Okay. So it says, hey Symone, I just wanted to start off by saying that I love you and your story times and the way that you use your platform to share other people's stories. Thank you, girl. I hope you still watching me. You said I will forever support you, girl. Thank you. Anyway, let's get into it. This story took place earlier this summer with my boyfriend at the time. And let's just start off by saying that, girl, this was the most toxic relationship that I ever have been in. Well, besides the one where my ex tried to blank my new ninja, like with a knife. Okay, but that's another story for a different day. Anyways, me and him have been talking for a while, and I'm gonna give him the name Zay. I met him at a nearby park closer to my school. Although he always seemed to be around there, fast forward, it was a day out with all of my homegirls and I saw him and I had to get the Instagram. When I tell you I went up to this man and he showed me no interest, matter of fact, his homeboy had to type in his Instagram on my phone because this boy was high out of his mind. After the whole awkward situation, I went home not worried about ever talking to him. Then a couple of weeks later, my Instagram get a notification going off. It was his finance liking all of my posts and started following me. I noticed that he added me to his close friend and started posting wild stuff. And girl, I should have known it was a red flag, but my thirsty ass started replying to the close friends. After a little flirting back and forth and getting to know each other, we started texting every day. And we had a plan to go on a date. I was so desperate to meet this ninja. Me and my homegirls went out and invited him to tag along. I had school that day, so he came a little later. And girl, that whole day, this boy showed his true colors. Before he got there, he was talking about how he didn't have a ride and how he hated his auntie and he was going to punch her in the face. And I was just looking baffled, telling my homegirls, calming this boy down, he somehow got a ride. And girl, I stay in LA. When I tell you everyone was at this mall, was y'all at the Fox Hills Mall? We basically popped out without even go in public. The same day I ended up finding my homegirl's sister, and guess that attracted him even more because he already started claiming me as his. A month into the relationship, I invited him over. My folks were out of the house and my brothers were chilling. Let's just pause here real quick. But girl, I did not know this ninja was so dirty. He walked into my house from the dirty ass park in the hot ass sun, and my deep thirsty ass effed him without a condom the last 2 rounds. The overall experience was a 7 out of 10. We did all of this in my granny's room, on her bed, on the counter where she brushes her teeth. And before y'all start judging me in the comments, I know some of y'all have done even worse, and I don't want to hear none of y'all say nothing, because if someone as fine as him told you to bust it wide open in a McDonald's bathroom, you would have done it. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. At the end of the day, he ended up coming in my mouth, and it was his way out. He said, "I love you" the first time. We made a tape that day and evening, and I was head over heels for this worm D ass ninja. Right after that, he took his dirty ass back to the park. I just know he told all of his homeboys. Fast forward, we ended up breaking up a couple of weeks later, and I honestly think he just wanted to hit. When I switched to his school and found out that he never got any kitty cat, not gonna lie, me and him is not over yet. In fact, I just beat his ex bitch ass over him because she liked to run her mouth. Now she walking around looking like Scarface. Hit me up, but I'm in between ninja situation. I gotta put him on hold real quick. Anyways, if I become anything serious, I'll send another story time. Girl, this is 2 years ago. We need a 2-year update. How was high school dealing with this dude going to his school? Oh my god, I know that's just be the suckiest part. Be the dude that don't go to your school, and then you think he's just so cool, so fine, and then you go to his school and you realize he's a lame. That should be crazy, because it'd be like, I swear that happened to me before, where it was like, oh, you a loser for real. But that is crazy, girl. I was thinking about it, like, am I gonna do another story video? I mean, read another story, but I'm not. The only reason why is because y'all, I'm about to record my own personal story next, and then I gotta do another Subbie Sunday for the following week, because y'all, it's just so much going on this month. It's just stressful. But yeah, that's it for this Subbie Sunday. I don't know how long it is, so sorry if it is short, but y'all already know your girl got a lot going on, for real. But thank you so much, you guys. I love you so much, and I'll see you on my next one. Oh yeah, if you want to submit a story, send it to only Symonestorytimes@yahoo.com. Don't send it nowhere else. And I just realized I cannot view notes, so if you share a note with me, don't just copy and paste it and like send it in an email, because I won't be able to read it. But yeah, that's it for this video. I love you guys so much. I'll see you on my next one. Peace out.